Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist, and I've gotten this question a lot today, so I want to talk about the difference between the two graphs that I am almost always checking to give you a Schumann update. So there's two different graphs, one in Tomsk, Russia, and one in Kumania, Italy, because they're not showing the same thing, and that kind of matters when I'm looking at this. So first off, the one in Russia, the Tomsk graph. This graph shows us the fundamental Schumann frequencies and their harmonics, especially in the 0 to 40 hertz range. But what stands out is how it tracks intensity in those frequencies, which often correlate with incoming high vibrational energy. Think activations in the upper chakras, crown, third eye, throat. I kind of call it cosmic weather, and sometimes we have upper chakra release in that space as well. It just kind of depends. The Italian graph, the Kumania graph, is different. It tends to measure amplitude shifts and wave power in a way that's more connected to the Earth's energetic output. What I've observed is that it often aligns with lower chakra activity, emotional releases, physical purges, trauma clearing. It's like it registers the collective energy that's being let go of, things that are tied to your physical existence, right? Sometimes these two graphs line up, but often they don't, and that's really not a glitch. It's perspective. Tomsk is what's coming in, Italy is what's being released. And when both are active at the same time, that is the time that you want to buckle up, Buttercup, because that's insane. They also physically measure different frequencies. The Tomsk graph, the one in Russia, this one measures ELF, while the one in Italy measures ULF. Those are different frequencies. My hair is just gonna look wild no matter what I do. It is so windy out here and it's humid as heck. I don't know if you guys have heard of corn sweat, but it is hitting us hard here in Illinois. Something else I want to say about this is the way I read the graph has evolved over time. The more information I get from my guides, the more it sort of shifts things. It wasn't always that the Russian graph only represented incoming upper chakra energy, and it doesn't still. Sometimes we will get that lower chakra energy in there, but if it's not on the Italian graph, it's not as impactful, is the best way I can explain it. This is sometimes where the clairs get me in trouble, because like I know something, but I don't know how to explain to you how I know what I know. And it's hard to ask someone to trust you when you just know what you know. But again, everyone should figure things out for themselves. I started sharing what I was feeling about the Schumann graph because it's the next step in the scientific process for me. I kept track of my signs and symptoms for a full year, and then peer review is the next step, but you are my peers. It is perfectly fine if you react differently to the graph than I do. It's perfectly fine if you are picking up on something differently than me. As a matter of fact, that's great. I want you to figure that out. I do, I really do. I encourage everyone to keep track of their own symptoms and chart it next to the graph. And don't be surprised if the way you respond to the energy changes based on where you are in your spiritual journey, because it has for me too. Hopefully that helps answer that question. Still a great day.